Hey everyone, welcome to the top 10 list. Welcome to my top 10 best and worst parody movies. Yes, parody movies are considered a joke nowadays. The point is, it's supposed to be a joke, haha, punchline, but the parody movies are supposed to be very comedic films that are supposed to satirize genres or particular films in general. And yeah, parody movies used to be just amazing. Sometimes, like, some of the best comedies were parody films. But nowadays, every time we hear parody or spoof, we run and duck and cover because it's usually some of the worst fucking things ever. But I'm going to be doing the best. I'm going to be talking about my personal favorite parody movies in my opinion. And in the next video, I'll be doing the worst. I'm going to do these really quickly and stuff because, honestly, I'm really hot right now. The air conditioning is broken now, so I am boiling hot right now, so I cannot talk for very long because I am sweating profusely. You can probably see it on the camera, gushing sweat right now, but I'll get through it quickly because I need to get this video for you guys. So let's get to it. Here's my top 10 best parody movies in my opinion. And as always, for our top 10 list, you gotta have your honorable mentions. And my honorable mentions are Hot Shots, Hot Shots Part 2, Top Secret, Silent Movie, Walk Hard, The Dewey Cox Story, Austin Powers Trilogy, and The Naked Gun. Great films, this could be the top 10 list. But doing my top 10 was my number 10. My number 10 is Don't Call Me Shirley, Airplane. Airplane, super funny. It satirizes airports and other films like Saturday Night Fever and other kind of war films and stuff. Super funny movie. It's just them in the sky and their plane's about to crash and it's up to the main guy to save the day, but he's scared of, flying planes and stuff. He's got the PTSD and everything. Super funny. The dancing sequence is one of the best. The slapping scene, get a hold of her, super funny. I love Leslie Nielsen in this movie. It's just a classic comedy and yeah, one of my favorites. Coming in number 9 is Robin Hood, Men in Tights. Yes, we're men in tights. Tights, achoo, God bless you. Great movie, great Mel Brooks film. Very underrated. I know it's not, it's very mixed with critics. I think it's hilarious though. Dave Chappelle, Carrie Ellis, Mel Brooks himself, everyone is super funny in this film. I challenge you to a duel, I accept. Super funny, super clever. I love Robin Hood, and a satire of Robin Hood done this well is just genius. Coming in number 8 is another Mel Brooks movie, Young Frankenstein. Young Frankenstein, my god, this movie is so funny. Frankenstein, put it on the Ritz. Love Gene Wilder in this movie. Gene Wilder's probably one of my favorite comedians. Him and Richard Pryor are probably my favorite classic comedians. Super funny in this movie, how they pay attention to detail and how they satirize almost every moment in the original Frankenstein is super clever. Peter Boyle's great in this movie. Madeline Stowe's great in this movie. Everyone's fantastic, and it's just laugh out loud hysterical. Who doesn't love it? It's great. Coming in number 7 is Life of Brian. Yes, I love Monty Python, and this movie is just satirizing religion and stuff, and about what if you were born next to Jesus Christ and stuff, and it is super funny. Always look on the bright side of life. Life's a pile of shit when you really look at it. I love these guys. I love Terry Jones, Terry Gilliam, Grant Chapman, Eric Idle, John Cleese. Every one of these guys are super funny, and so many great jokes they throw at you in this movie, and they all just knock it out of the park. So funny. Coming in number 6 is Tropic Thunder. Tropic Thunder, again, is one of my favorite comedies of all time. What Ben Stiller did with this movie is so good. Downey Jr. is so great in this movie too. I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. And of course, Les Grossman, played by Tom Cruise, super funny. I love how it satirizes movies and war films in general. It is just so funny, so clever. So many great jokes. I love how the movie opens and it just satirizes movie trailers. Here we go again. Who left the fridge open? So good. Coming in number 5 is Galaxy Quest. Never give up. Never give up. Never surrender. So good. I love this movie. I love Alan Rickman and Tim Allen in this film. I love Sigourney Weaver. I love that this movie is just a big satire of Star Trek, which is something I love, and I love how genius this movie is, and just, it put a lot of care into this film. Like, I'm not a huge, Spaceballs fan. I think Spaceballs is funny, but it's not as funny, as clever as Galaxy Quest. And Galaxy Quest is, it may be a satire, but it's also a movie within itself with characters and story and stuff, and it's all done beautifully, and I absolutely adore it. Coming in number 4 is This Is Spinal Tap. Yes, of course, a mockumentary, a satire about a rock band. These go to 11. Even musicians themselves have said this movie is so accurate about being on tour and about being a musician and stuff, and everything is just so real, and it's just, It's so funny. And, like, of course, like, one of the best scenes is, like, them in the backstage trying to find the stage, them performing with the big little rock sculptures. So funny. I love what Rob Reiner did with this movie, and I love this cast, especially Christopher Guest, who steals every scene. And this movie is just so funny. Coming to number 3 is Blazing Saddles. Yes, hero, the Blazing Saddle. Gene Wilder, again, so funny. Cleveland Little, so funny. This movie's written by Mel Brooks and Richard Pryor, some of the funniest guys in the 70s. So funny, so clever. Someone go and get a shitload of dimes. This movie is great. Has got great pie fights, great social commentary. Some of it's a bit hard to watch and a little dated, but it still is genius, and I think this is the movie that makes me laugh the most. This is one of the films that I chuckle all the time. Like, there's not many comedies that make me laugh hard like Blazing Saddles. Love it. Coming to number 2 is Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Monty Python and the Holy Grail is one of my favorite comedies of all time, and it's the best Monty Python film, in my opinion. It's the best Terry Gilliam movie, in my opinion. And it's, again, satire of the King Arthur story. Arthur, King of the Britons and stuff. We are the knights that say, me, I'm not dead. So many great lines in this movie, and I love these guys. I love this comedy. I love how this movie ends and how it just flat out breaks the fourth wall, literally, and it is just so genius. It's Holy Grail. Everyone loves it. Everyone knows it. It's amazing. And my number 1 favorite parody film of all time is my favorite comedy of all time, Hot Fuzz. Hot Fuzz is the best movie of the Cornetto trilogy. Simon Pegg and Nick Frost are both genius in this film. It's a satire of police films. Have you ever seen Bad Boys 2? Point Break. So great. I love this movie. I love how this movie throws so many jokes at you. You cannot watch this movie once. You have to watch it multiple times to get every single joke. That's how fast-paced and clever this movie is. The greater good. Best ever. So that's my top 10 best parody movies. I'm sorry I had to rush this, but I am boiling here. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed it. And in the comment section below, please tell me, give me your guys' top 10 favorite parody movies in your opinion. Comment below, let me know. And as always, for this video, please subscribe to this channel and join the dark side.